are. What have we got in store today, Joel?
All right. So basically, if you guys were watching it all yesterday, we were live for 8 hours.
And 1 minute.
Basically, we went through the remainder of winners bracket. The entirety of losers bracket was decided, all leading up to this point, which we have Japan and France in our grand final this morning or afternoon or evening, or wherever you are in the world.
Yeah,
So,
not
yeah.
surprisingly though. I mean, friggin' France with a chance to clap back at Japan.
Indeed.
I'm excited. I mean,
Yeah.
people are expecting what they expect, but
Mm,
I think at this point, after five World Cup championships, France is looking to bring something different to the table.
yeah.
And I mean, like, either way, whoever wins, like, good on them. But we'll see if we're seeing a title defense right here. We're seeing a brand new champ, but that should be some good stuff.
Yeah, and then just so everybody does know that France is coming out of the loser side of the bracket. So in order for them to actually win the World Cup in its entirety, they have to beat Japan in this match that is about to start for the bracket to reset, and then they'll have to beat them a second time, which is a tall order for any team, really.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
Japan definitely have the advantage. Props to them for just not really breezing through winners bracket, because France did give them a run for their money in the winners bracket final, but Japan was able to pull through. And props to
Yeah.
France for getting to the grand final for the second straight year.
Oh yeah, good on
Yeah.
them. But I mean, do you want to roll through these lineups really quick? I mean, we know what we've got in store. We know what the implications are, but who's going
Yeah.
to be carrying the fort today?
Basically, this is like the same French lineup that we saw pretty much all day yesterday. Consisting of Dax, Dam, Demon, Dragon Power, and Pyrax. I know that Dax in that losers final match versus Mexico, he put up
Popped
some
off.
points.
Yeah.
So I think he's definitely going to be looking to carry the momentum from that match into this match, obviously.
Yeah. And I mean, like,
Um,
so a lot of what we saw from France against Mexico was, presumably what we'd want to see against Japan if you're going to, you're going to win two matches against the five-time defending champions. You've got to play at your highest level. And I mean, I think, what we saw in the losers finals and even in the winners semis against Japan the first time, we saw for 8 races that like top level play that France is capable of. And I mean, they just need to find their roles. I mean, you have Dax and Demon and Power and even Pyrax in situations. They're, high stakes runners. And then, Dam and Dragon also able to be wherever in the pack they need to be. So that's big for your team right there.
mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
then,
I think France definitely needs to worry about controlling the pack, since it's going to be kind of tough because Japan is so aggressive with their items.
and they're so good
But
at
I
that
mean,
as well.
France is definitely aggressive too, but Japan, it's just Japan and it works always, basically,
Yeah.
somehow.
And I mean, Japan's had something clicking for 5 years on offense. If I'm going to use the analogy, like they're putting up points, they're blowing teams out of the water, and I mean currently in this World Cup they're 8 or 9-0, however many matches they played, but it's France's opportunity to be that team that puts the one in the loss column, but it's Japan's job to keep this clean slate going, because I don't know if of the past World Cups, if Japan has come out of an entire tournament like without a loss. I think they did that last year.
Yeah, they were undefeated last year. I know 2015, when it was best of 3, the U.S. took a match, and then 2017, the US bracket reset Japan.
Yeah.
And I'm not entirely sure if UK ever took a match off of them, but I know that there's I think there's 2 or 3 tournaments that they just went completely flawless, didn't even drop a match.
Yeah, which is scary if you're the opposition, especially in the grand finals. But I mean, we've got something big in store for us today. It is the hour right now. It is 11 a.m. Eastern or 5 p.m. European time. So we can only assume that the room is now open and people are filing in single file lines. Just want to make sure that we're right on time for that, because there have been points where the room just starts without us and we're like, awesome. But yeah, we see on
more
stream.
Waluigi's.
Oh, sweet! I can't wait.
It's gonna be a repeat. Yeah. But yeah, we didn't really touch on the Japan lineup too much. I don't really know if there's much to go over. I mean, the Japanese
I suppose
lineups.
The last time we saw them, we seem to have a very similar lineup. Besides the addition of Moyashi, which a quick Google search for me right here may warrant the information we need.
To be honest. But yeah, I mean, at this stage of the game, the Japanese lineups usually kind of just speak for themselves.
Yeah, and I mean, like, they play tournament after tournament to the rights to this World Cup lineup, and you'd assume that every player on this team has their reason for being there. So Moyashi has something to add to the table. I'm scooting around here on the search engine sphere, and I think Moyashi has played. Yeah, he's played a few matches. He played against Spain in what would have been either the first round or the second round of this bracket stage. But he's there. He's making noise. He was able to put up 102. He was the MVP of that match versus Spain, actually. In a, for Japan's scenario, a tight match was only 100-point difference. So I mean, Moyashi able to stand up in those big matches. We'll see if he contributes today.
Alrighty.
But we only wait now for the curtains to draw open for this match. What are you expecting? What do you think is going to happen? What are we in store for?
Okay, what do I hope or what do I think?
I mean, I think the entire world knows what you hope. But
I hope France resets and wins just to see somebody different.
Of course, yeah.
But what I think, Japan's probably going to win game 1, honestly.
Yeah.
Not a knock at France or anything. It's just Japan. Japan turns up in big matches.
Yeah, I mean, Japan's going to turn up to decibel 60 here, likely.
Yeah, France is definitely capable of taking a match, maybe 2 off of Japan. But yeah, I think we're going to jump right into it here. It looks like the room is starting.
France with the opportunity today to break the internet if they can reset the bracket and take it into a game 2, a competitive game 2. And Japan with the opportunity to defend their title for the 6th year in a row, something that has not been seen in many competitive scenarios. But Japan is trying to be that team to settle a dynasty, if you will. But here we are,
their dynasty's already cemented, even if they don't win this.
We're waiting for the sixth year. Once you get 6 wins, then you're a dynasty.
Oh yeah,
I don't believe it yet. No. Jokes aside, we're here. Race 1. We are on Mount Wario.
I believe Japan's host because they're on winner's side. Yeah, it looks like Kusan was the host of this.
Yeah.
This room.
And I mean, as we see so far, I'm pretty sure every single person in the room. Oh no, Moyashi has spiced things up just a little bit. That's what he brings to the table.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God.
At least we know where he is individually.
Yeah. I think that's Japan actually with the early top 3. I didn't see who was up there besides Moyashi and it looks like he actually got
here.
Yeah.
We're watching Moa, yeah. That's the
we're watching Moa.
All right. Yeah, Moa taking a quick one. He's going to be back in 12th, but what we can assume is that Japan is off to a quick start in the top spots. I mean, like we know about Mount Wario now, Section 2 is the place for those things to get mixed up. So France needs to take their opportunity quick if they want to bring it back into top spots.
Assuming they didn't already. But I do see
Yeah.
I do see the Wario up there.
Yeah, Mawashi looking like he's making a splash.
He was the only one, right? Everyone was Waluigi besides him?
As far as I saw, he's the only Wario. You know,
fantastic.
I don't think anyone else in the room has seen any other character on the map, on the menu. So I mean, like,
Pyrex is through blue, so that's Japan at first for sure.
So, depending on what happens up there, it looks like Moyashi getting taken out by the blue. No dodge for him. And it's a tight pack right here coming into Section 3. A shock would be incredible, but I don't think, it's in play with how close everyone is.
Dragon with triple res, he's holding back.
Yeah.
That's a really good play on his end.
Yeah, we see
Ouch, Moa misses chain.
And Moa back here, but 3 French members in 9, 10, 12. That might be a big race for Japan if what happens. But yeah, Monar falling back too. So
okay, so Japan gets bottom 2. So any race that they got can't be that big.
Yeah,
top 2, 4, 5.
5 though. That's pretty big. I mean, the bottom 2 knocks it a little bit, but
the bottom 2 hurts a bit. But I mean, top 2, 4, 5 is still a pretty good start. It's plus 12 for Japan.
And I mean, as we would have expected, Japan with a quick start, 47-35 to begin the match, a 12-point advantage there.
Yeah, if France kind of don't get their pick here, they're getting set up for a not very fun time, especially if Japan can just chain run tracks when they're all top spots. It's going to be difficult, but fortunately enough for France, they do get their track pick, kind of resetting all the spots,
Yeah. Yeah, like this track, not really for bagging. We have observed in previous matches that this track's a little short and doesn't give you really enough time to make that much of a difference if you're going back and bagging. But I appreciate this track as something that can mix shit up, if I may say. But
this is like the first time in forever I'm actually seeing all 12 players just go. Like usually there's 3 or 4 people who just like sit there and kind of mess around in the line and go backwards for that box.
This track seems like it's made for racing now. People are going off, but we see the Japanese squad.
Now. Let's go. Yeah,
that's what
all getting a draft in at first, but the tire physics just annoying.
Yeah, no, but Japan occupying a lot of the top spots up here. We see Power trying to make a move, but 1-4 actually. 2 French members up here until Power gets taken out swiftly. But
yeah, that's like 1-3-4-5 for Japan right now.
Yeah, Moa's on the run. Not Moa. Monar up there is on the run. See if Dragon can make a difference. But
all France is up here now.
Oh damn! Okay, France. Let's see it.
They're making
going into lap 3 here. There's going to be a lot of things shaken up in the bag. Everyone's pulling up here. This first set here is always incredibly pivotal. Excuse me, but
English, please.
Yeah. Oh, there's a star coming out from who's that from Japan? Rough got his mushroom snagged by the boo there for Moa.
Yeah,
so
that sucks.
We'll try to make ends meet here coming into the last straightaway.
I think he's still getting a pretty.
Never
mind.
Yeah, he got bopped on the line by someone, but still an okay race for Japan. But France
that was pretty even.
Yeah, France able to swift into the middle spots there.
France got
good
2, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, that might be a France race. Not sure.
No, it was actually dead even.
Dead even, folks.
41 to 41.
I mean, if you're France, you'll take that. I mean, you've kind of reset the stage just a little bit. But
yeah,
Japan,
you kind of just wanted to prevent them from chaining a bunch of run tracks.
Yeah. But I mean, it looks like Japan's still going with that run track because, I mean, once you've got Wario Stadium out of the way, you pick DK Jungle if you're Japan, and I guess they're trying to give the opportunity.
Well, I think they're mainly picking DK Jungle because of they've only got 2 top spots really. If Wario Stadium, they'd kind of get overwhelmed, I guess.
No, yeah, definitely.
So
I mean, this is the better option. You've got Whoever's in first, I'm guessing it's KF.
It was Peze, yeah.
Yeah, you've got the boys in first.
Peace.
See if you can get them running here.
Yeah, this track is like usually top spots are established like after the super bounce already almost, unless there's just some wild greens coming in or something.
Yeah, I can see it. People are pressing ZL pretty fast now. Dax able to sneak himself up into second.
I think Page actually hits the grass on that turn right before the bridge because he's out of there.
He's gone. I think there's a Wario up in first or second, depending. Yeah, that's Moyashi up there. So Japan's still up here. I mean, France is going to have to infiltrate pretty quick. A red probably coming out for. Oh no, we're watching Moa. That would not occur. I keep thinking we're watching Power.
But that is Dax holding down first for the French at the moment.
And Moa ended up hitting Monar with the bananas there. That's unfortunate to say the least.
But Japan do appear to have all the spots behind first, really. I can't see too far back.
At least 2-3 or 2-3-4, yeah.
Yeah, at least 2-3 for sure. That's good for Japan.
And if there's no blue in play for Japan, they'll probably be playing aggressive on Dax here. And if he gets hit by one thing, it's gonna be over if it's lap 3. I mean,
definitely.
He's not got much, and Japan looking to even if they're not looking to take him out, they're looking to secure that like 2, 3, 4, 5. A bomb! This might be dirty, folks. I mean, what is Moa up to? I don't know. He throws the bomb. He misses him by an inch. Nice by Dax.
He got double reds though.
Yeah, that's going to be rough. If Dax can sneak into that double box before this and try to get something, that'd be clean, but...
He's probably going to chain both reds at the...
Yeah, no. A blue shell's coming out anyway. No need for that, but... Dax able to dodge it, but he's going to get punished for that. He does not have any defense, and yeah, that's going to be rough for Dax as he's redded on the right path, and top... Oh, no. Did he not get hit?
I'm not entirely sure what just happened.
I don't know who just got into first. Okay, Dax is.
Okay, well,
Dax is out of that race without a scratch, I guess. Jeez.
But France did get bottom 3 and 8th, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
so that was a pretty decent race for Japan, actually. Even though Dax did do a fantastic job to hold on to first place, that was another plus 12 for Japan.
Yeah, no. Very fortunate for Dax, though, because, I mean, what I'm seeing, at least in the chat, is that Shigai mentioned that he got double defense after using that horn. So from that double box, you don't usually get, 2 bananas, 2 shells, but he
got pretty fortunate, to say the least. He did indeed do some whisking of the item box.
He got his food stamps there, so he's fortunate to still be in first.
Yeah, definitely, and that was huge for France too, because I believe France got 1-4, but I mean Japan was pretty much everything behind him, and we've been talking about point spread throughout the weekend, and I mean if you go from first to third and it's two other players from the other team passing you, I mean, it seems little now, but it's like
that could have been crushing.
Point spreads add up, yeah. That's like takes from a plus 12 to like a plus 20, and it's just a lot. This is a lot nicer for France.
Yeah, but Japan here with a 24-point lead going into the 4th race, and I mean, even though Dax was holding down first, which is where this team probably wants him, Cheeseland is going to be the pick, and I think that's, I mean, coming out of France, I think
that's not a bad call. I wouldn't say. They have 4 out of the 5 bottom spots. And,
I mean, as long as one French member can get back into the first by the end of this race, then that'd be good. But I think, could have taken the opportunity to let Dax run it, run a track, because that's where he belongs. He's a beast up there. But if he's kind of brought out of that top spot right away, then he's gonna have to fight for it again. And then Demon up there in second. We see Moyashi in first, trying to make a difference, and the green shell not quite connecting with Moyashi.
That would have been so stupid, yeah. Power getting taken out by Moyashi's bomb, but you do see him actually pull into first place. But he's got to kind of be careful.
Oh, there comes the
They're
blue and a nice slowdown by
okay.
Demon. Yeah. The blue shell hitting Moyashi at this point. And that was really nice by Demon. He was right on that to avoid the
Yeah,
blue.
Japan's still coming away with top 2 out of that, though.
Monar reassuming first there. And I mean, it's going to be about playing defense here, but the pack is so tight. I mean,
yeah, I don't know if we're going to see a shock unless someone actually has it already.
We see a star in third, but I doubt shock's coming through. It's just so close. And anyone who has mushrooms is going to be looking to take a lead here.
Yeah, no, the likelihood of somebody actually pulling it this lap is pretty slim. Always got to be careful for these bills. These bills take a stupid tight line.
We see.
I think that's both Japan's bills. Oh,
yeah, no, unless Kusan and Page.
Yeah, unless France have big power items, this is going to be a huge race for Japan.
Yeah, and I think Moyashi already has a star, so he'll be looking to take that cut up there. And as Moa falls in the ranks, ooh, he's chomping through the cheese right now. This is big. Yeah, oh, he got Demon! What a play! I mean,
yeah, that's 10th, a huge race for Japan, I think. Yeah, top 3, 5, 6, 10.
That is a dagger.
Yeah, that was massive.
For the early game. For the early game, that's a big one.
Yeah, that more than doubled their lead, actually. That was a plus 28.
Yeah. Not a dagger as in game over. I mean, that is huge for the momentum.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, and I kind of felt bad for Demon there because he's just wallygagging through the cut and he got slapped by the Piranha in that last. So, I mean,
Japan played that extremely well, too.
Oh, they did, yeah.
All of their baggers came up. You saw Page in the back consistently. Kusan, they all build up. Yeah, but Japan really dominated that race. It's crazy to see. I think that's the first Cheeseland race that we've casted this weekend that we haven't seen a shock at least once. So I'm
pretty sure, yeah. First of any of these kind of tracks, these comeback tracks that we haven't seen a shock in. We'll see one on this track, like the beginning of lap 2 somehow, but I mean, that's gonna be up to France.
Yeah, we've even seen people just like hack the shock second set if they stop hard enough on this track, which is just it's a bit ridiculous, but I mean the way the item system is laid out, it definitely makes sense. But if you're France, you're definitely looking to
you're gonna need that
reset. Yeah, because if Japan gets one more race like that, it is going to be a nearly impossible task to come back from.
Yeah, and Japan already with a 52-point lead. It's been what you can call a GP. So if France can't get a decent next 4 races, then it'll be up to the last 4 to come back, overcome a huge deficit.
Mm-hmm.
We see a lot of France in the middle here, interestingly enough.
Yeah, but I mean, on a track like this, that only matters to an extent, I suppose.
Yeah. I mean, they need to put themselves in a position to get the right items coming up for lap 3 here.
Yeah,
Unless
definitely.
They know the shock is in play and they're preparing to get shocked into a box. I don't know.
Blue coming out for Japan.
Yeah, presumably Moyashi in first.
It's kind of hard to tell. Oh, okay.
Oh, we've got a second. We can't see the.
All right,
there we go.
We're back.
So we're back.
Yeah, I assume. Yeah, that was KF who got blued.
Yeah. Oh, and Moa trying to do some damage here with green shells. And the shock coming into play first set.
Only one person dodged, but they were way in the back. I have no idea whose that was, but
yeah, Moyashi able to dodge that coming
up. I think that was his probably. He was big before everyone. Just chugging along,
of players.
But he didn't dodge or anything.
A lot of players getting shocked in the boxes, though, which is going to be big for this last turn here.
This is going to be a really chaotic ending. The pack is so close.
At least 4 people with triple shrooms. And, the green shells are coming out, yeah. Oh, that's rough.
Even with a big bomb. That got like 4 people.
I know, Moa just got tapped.
Oh, my God. That was a huge bomb.
This is looking to be really good for France if they have any spots up there.
2, 3, 4, 6. I mean, that's decent. Probably if that's 10. A win, that's probably like plus 4 for the French. I mean, you know what? They actually achieved their goal of just resetting spots, really. Like that's all you could have hoped for.
But then again, they did do that the first time on Mario Circuit. But
and Japan kind of just came back. Backward. Yeah, definitely.
So, I mean, if we're going to see anything from France right now, we are going to need to see an aggressive track pick, and aggressive pack control. I mean, you've got to start that now. We're halfway through almost.
And Bone Dry Dunes is one of the signature French person tracks, after all.
Signature French tracks. We see Grumble Volcano from Japan. I haven't seen that match all weekend, or that track.
Grumble Volcano is not very common in this game, to my knowledge, at least, unless the meta's changed over the last year or so.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard anyone say, let's pick Grumble Volcano, but I mean, sure, that is the move by Japan. What do you think the approach is here with that track? I mean, seems like a running track.
I don't really know, because the thing is, like, when I played, I was under the assumption that it was more of like a mid-spot tracks, because drafts are really strong the first straight, but if Moyashi can prevent the French mid spots from drafting, it should be a free run for him, because the coin lines are really good, so he should be able to get a pretty decent breakaway.
But
you see Japan like occupying all top spots. I'm not entirely sure who that is in first, but I did see Moyashi dropping to second place.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure they're top 3 right here. You see Moyashi up there, Monar up there, and a Japanese member getting taken out first.
That's top 3 for Japan now, I do believe.
Yeah, it's pretty close. We see France firing at all cylinders back there, though. I mean,
what is going on? Monar. Yeah, Monar does a really good job to just let Moa go, but you see Dax pulling into first place.
Nice by Dax. He's probably going to slow down for that blue as well. I mean, interestingly enough, he took that. But France coming up in 3-4 at least.
They broke most of their top spots. I don't know if Dax actually ate the blue or if he dodged it again. But I think that's 3 out of top 4 spots for France at the moment.
Yeah. Not a great perspective on who's in first, but, I mean, close calls right there. And, I mean, France is doing a great job of taking out Japan one by one, but they seem to...
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, the bomb! Nice by Dragon, if that actually connected, but...
Dax dodged.
Ooh,
Moyashi dodged
so did Moyashi.
This is going to be wild, lap 3.
Yeah, I think that was a Japanese shock, because primarily Japanese members dodge, but really good on Dax to get up there.
Yeah, that would make sense.
The top of the pack up there is really tight. Moyashi fighting for first, as Moa's back here, but...
Moa is just getting bodied right now.
Yeah, Moa is taking it.
It's really unlucky. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think, Moyashi able on the mini-map there to take what we can assume is a French member out of second. And it's close. This might be a good race for Japan. I mean,
I think Moyashi actually got hit on the line. I don't know if he got hit after the line.
That looks like after the line.
We'll have to see. Yeah, Moyashi 1-3-4 for the Japanese, but 9-10-12 kind of gonna nerf the race a bit, probably like a +6 or something.
Yeah, still really good.
+2 to Japan. But yeah, it looked like Japan kind of salvaged that race. Obviously, we didn't have the best point of view to determine really what was going on in the front, but I mean, the second half of the race, it looked like France, for the most part, when Moa was up there, France was majority top spots.
Yeah.
So I mean, if that was the case, good job by Japan to actually, because you saw France break the majority of Japan's top spots early on in the race. Good job by Japan just to do it right back to them.
That was a hell of a good race by Japan. I mean, they were so persistent. They kept getting knocked down, but I mean, they still ended up top 2-4. And Hyrule Circuit is going to be just what they want for these spots.
Yeah, definitely. They're going to be looking to maybe overwhelm second place, per se. Probably try to break pretty early, especially if Moyashi's able to keep first place.
Yeah. With the first 4 turns overall, that's a good opportunity to do so.
The bumps are ridiculous in the beginning of this track.
Truly. It's kind of a cluster right now.
Do believe that's a Waluigi in first, but
that tells me a lot, Joel.
Yeah, since there's 20 of them, I can't really pinpoint who. Yes. Yeah. Somebody is in first. That's Dragon in first, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Moyashi up there too, I'm pretty sure, still in second. But it's close right here. I mean, if you're getting shrooms right here, you should hold them because that is a nice pull for
Yeah,
such a tight back.
I think France is bottom 4 at the moment.
Ooh, that's rough.
And Moyashi goes down. Good job by Power. If you're France, you just want to keep first at all costs right now.
Oh yeah, France is 1-3. I mean, that's the front presence that you're gonna need to start getting. God, I can't talk.
Yeah, definitely.
You're gonna need to start getting that. I mean, right now, and if you can start a race like this, and I mean, we see a lot of France up here holding these positions. Like, you can try to roll on from that, but it's race 7, man. Like, you've got to get this going.
I think that was Paige actually who is in first place now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's close.
It's just forever changing.
Yeah.
But France pulling into 2-3-4 actually.
Yeah, KF getting taken out, but so did Power, and the blue shell is out for Japan. We'll see if they can't dodge it.
It looks like
Paige able to dodge it. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like he had shrooms.
Big play by him, especially on that tight turn to use the mushroom in time.
Yeah, definitely.
But, looking like a 2-4 currently for France. See if Moa can get anything to take out any French members. They am struggling a little bit, or maybe just lagging. We're not sure. But the spots coming out of this might be a little mixed.
First place just kept changing. It was so hard to tell. But yeah,
that's Paige a good race for Japan.
Paige actually able to hold on, capping off a 1-4-5-6 for Japan. It was a pretty solid race for the boys. Just small win, but at this point, they don't need anything massive unless they're just looking to put the match away as early as possible, which isn't really a bad mindset. But that was the halfway point, I do believe, and
that was 7. Yeah.
Oh, that was race 7 actually.
Yeah, wow. We're going into race 8 now.
But Japan plus 56 after 7 races. So if you're France, this race you need something big.
Yeah.
You don't want to really go down. Be going into the last 4 races down a significant amount.
Yeah,
against
if you can reset
Japan,
a little bit here going into race 8. I mean, yeah, it's just unfortunate because Japan knows when they're up by this much at this point in the match, all they have to do is play defense.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all you have to do is have a runner up there and have like at least 3 or 4 of your players just hitting French members.
And that's something Japan is so good at too, and they always have been.
Right, yeah. And so, I mean, they're just playing defense now, and it's going to be up to France. We've seen it in little bright spots at points in some of these matches, but we're going to need to see France, if they want to bring this back at all, establish their spots and then keep them, because it is difficult to do against this high-talent Japanese squad. But
definitely. I think Moa actually just trailed Power when Moa was behind
him.
Just
like that.
So you see Paige and Moa breaking top 2 towards the end of lap 1, and then I think it's Japan top 4 actually. KF shrooming up also.
They're all up there. Dragon
really the lone French member up here. He gets taken out too.
No longer, yeah. Dex seems to be the only one up there now. Pyrax coming up as well, but careful right now because that Japanese top 2 is going to try to break away.
They're already getting away. Top 2, 4, 5 for Japan. Pyrax actually with a nice back spam.
Yeah, but he's now up here in 3rd alone, and
he's alone. He's got to be careful.
He doesn't seem to have protection. That's kind of the trouble with France. They've only got like one person up here at a time, and when you can't really do anything alone, it's kind of trouble. But the blue coming out, taking out everyone.
Yes,
Pyrax establishes first. Demon in 3rd.
All right, France kind of turned the tides of this race a little bit. It looked like Japan was pretty much everything. Pyrax has a super horn, so Moa's kind of got to keep his distance.
And Moa forcing him to use that. So if a blue comes into play, it'll be trouble. But, I mean, this is the opportunity that France needs to kind of, like, have some spots up here. If Pyrax keeps first, it could be big.
Yeah, but Japan took out Demon, so it's literally Pyrax alone. Japan's like 2, 3, 4, 5.
That was big.
So if Kusan is a shroom, so if he's able to take first...
Kusan's going to pull first here,
Yeah, Pyrax misses back spam. Oh, wait, and I don't think Kusan actually got first. He was a little greedy and tried to back spam.
I think that was Pyrax in first, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Pyrax holding down the foot, but bottom 3.
Yeah, that's like a plus 12 again for plus 14, yeah, for Japan. I mean, that's not what you wanted for France.
I mean, the lead continues to expand for Japan, and like that's the end of the 8th race. You've got 4 left.
Honestly, I see what Kusan was going for, because if he would have landed that backspam on Pyrax, that's like a top 3 or top 4 for Japan, and that's basically all but lights out unless France plays the GP of their life. But I mean, to be fair, even with that race, they're going to need to do that because, I mean, they're down 70 points with 4 races to go against Japan.
They're down 70. Yeah, they're going to have to play the GP of their lives. And I mean, you think about it, a 70-point win in a GP is nearly a 200-point GP, which you don't see often. I don't think we've seen one yet in these bracket stage matches.
Yeah,
so
it's really rare to see at such a high level of play.
Yeah, so I mean, if something's going to happen, it's going to happen this race and start. And TikTok clock being the choice for France, interesting. I like it.
I suppose they're just picking for first.
Different. Yeah. And I mean, they really should have been picking for first this whole match. I mean, in scenarios, you've had Daxton first a few times, but let's see how this having Pyrax or Pyrax run up in first right now. See how that unfolds.
One thing we kind of highlighted before the match too was that when France played against Mexico, Mexico was striving on their ability to control the pack, and we did highlight that France are definitely going to need to be able to replicate their gameplay, controlling the pack, kind of nullifying Mexico what they did, and repeat that against this Japanese team.
Yeah. All right, we got some Mario footage here. Looks like.
Go to Dax. I know one of the French people is live.
Yeah, there's a French person live. We've got some high quality Mario footage.
All right, so we're switching from Moa to Power. So now we're in a French perspective. That's gonna throw me off.
The exact same character, but yeah.
I mean, that's gonna throw me off a bit. I'm gonna be like, what is this guy doing?
Yeah, I like this quality better though. This is a nice quality stream. So
I mean, it's on Twitch. YouTube streams aren't really the best, to be honest. But
so Power, we need to remind ourselves, Power's chilling here.
Power, yeah. And I mean, obviously, since we switched mid-race, it's really hard to tell what spots are what at the moment.
Pyrax isn't in first anymore, so I mean, we can only assume that's either someone else from France or a Japanese top 3 or 4.
Jesus.
A lot of Japanese members actually in the middle back here, so I mean, potentially
that might
some room
be
for a France top 2.
Yeah, that might be looking good for France actually.
Yeah, we see a member, I didn't catch the name, back in 12th, so
yeah, I believe that's Dragon.
Some top spots, there is a France bottom 2 here, and nothing coming out this last turn, so... Ooh, Pyrax got hit. That might be a bottom 3.
That is bottom 3 for France. Even if they do get top 3, that's... Yeah.
Oh, that's a bottom 4. That's unfortunate.
Ouch. France is finally doing a good job of consistently keeping their top spots, but dude, that bottom 4 just crushes that race.
And I mean, they've been doing well with, getting first or second or even third, at a time, but the bottom half of the pack is not showing up, and that's what's killing them right now.
Yeah, exactly. Because, I mean, they got top 2, and they still lost the race.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, that's another race, a race out of the way. We're heading into what will be, race 10?
Race 10, and...
78-point deficit to overcome.
Yeah, so, I mean, France can only afford a 2-point loss this race. Anything more is going to mathematically make it impossible for the French to actually win this match. So, I mean, they need a massive race right now. And I believe they're the ones who picked Wario Stadium. So this top 2 is going to need to be held. And if you're the bottom 4, you're going to pray that Japan kind of just, hits each other, I guess.
Yeah. And it's, I mean... I'm pretty
brutal for bottom spots.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident with who's in top to run. The thing I'm looking for is those bottom spots to get up there, because we are not seeing that. And I mean, if you're France, that's going to be your downfall right now.
Power just did a really good job. He went from 11th to 1st. in the first half of the lap. He
High
has double shield in
definition
the
lines
first two.
right there, yeah.
But I
Gonna get
mean,
one out of the way.
Japan's all behind him too. France need people
He
up
chained
here.
both of those. A bomb, though, might be a really good opportunity for him. Places that perfectly, gets about a person or two, but Moa's still in second, pressuring Power in first.
Yeah, Dragon following up in third. If you're France, you've got to hope that you're like a 3-4-5 or something like that, and can chain red Moa out of second and kind of just run with it.
Oh, the green shell. Nice throw by Moa. Just misses Power, but that was beautiful. And Power with a bomb going to look to keep Moa back. These items are coming into play here. Dragon's going to need to watch out in third, though.
Moa's almost too close to him to drop it and it blow up right away, so Power's going to need to be careful with this. I think he's kind of just taunting Moa with it at the moment.
You little fucking tease. Okay. Yeah, and Dragon able to sneak into third, so if he places this bomb on the right here, that might be...
Yeah, he's going to let Dragon go into first.
Yeah, Moa sneaking into second. And the breakaway for top 3 is really significant here. And, oh, nice boomerang by Dragon. That was really nice. The bomb is placed back. Moa fortunately able to get through it, too. Moa is playing out of his mind right now, trying to infiltrate the top 2. And the banana still not connecting. Moa is a ninja. And slowing down with the red here, trying to take out Moa's defense is Power. Going to see if he can't push him back. If Power can hit him, this could be big for France because they're in fourth. Running into the shortcut, and I think he got him. He got Moa with the backward. That was incredible by Power. That's a France top 3.
Yeah, Power actually did a fantastic job that race.
That was...
Oh my goodness. Yeah, top 3, 7, 8. I mean, that's a pretty good win, but I don't know if that's
you take that. You take that, honestly. It's not great, but, I mean...
Yeah,
we'll see how that unfolds points-wise, but, oh, man.
Yeah, that was a plus 16 for France, so it's a 62-point deficit at the moment for the French. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I was going to point out how well Moa was playing that. He read that Power was going to let Dragon take over first to drop a bomb on him. Moa kind of stuck right with him. But, yeah, Dragon doing a great job to get the boomerang. And then, obviously, Power's back spam in the cut. That helped Dax get into third place also for the French top 3.
Yeah, but so here's the situation we're in. Like, that was a hype race, yes. But
yeah, definitely.
It's race 11. They are down 441, 379. They need at least 2 top 4s, top 5s.
Yeah,
and so while you're thriving off that last race, you needed that last race a lot earlier than this.
Yeah, even though that last race was huge for France, I mean, they need an even bigger race this race in order to keep the match alive. Because, I mean, down 62 with 2 left, you need at least plus 22. And then a top 6 last race in order to draw.
So, I mean, their game plan right here could be top 3 trying to run and bottom 3 trying to pull bullets. Because bullets are huge on this track.
Yeah, definitely.
But Dragon, Power, and what I think is either Demon or Pyrax in third. Good drafting opportunities here, though.
Yeah, this is kind of what France should probably look to do, I suppose.
Yeah.
But you see the Japanese from the mid spots getting a bunch of drafts.
Needs to watch out for that ZL button. The red shell's going to break, so Power will survive up here. But, yeah, Japan getting in the draft party, too, and able to infiltrate these top spots.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, the bomb doesn't connect with anyone, apparently.
No, I think
nice trail by Power.
They sniped France out of first, actually, with that bomb. I'm almost positive.
Oh, they did. Jeez, okay.
It's hard to tell who's first.
I think
that's
France
at least
might
Japan
be still
2-3.
First. Yeah.
But, if you're France, you gotta hope that you're still first.
Yeah.
And then no blue comes. Kusan, he's holding a star in fourth, actually. Yeah, that was Dam in first. It looks like he got hit out of first. So, I mean, this is looking good for Japan. But
France
it's only lap 2,
so. But Japan's has a breakaway in top 3. If that is all them in top 3, might not be. But, I mean, top 3 in general has a huge breakaway. And this track is really nice to break away on.
Yeah, if that is Japan in top 3 breakaway, you're going to need a blue and a shock. But you do see a few Japanese players.
And the blue coming through by Moa. So, yeah, I think that might be France in first.
France bottom 3 right now.
Yeah, and I think if that's France getting taken out of first, then Japan might be occupying at least 4 of the 5 top spots.
I'd say.
which is huge. So if no shocker bullet comes into play for power, at least here, this might be unfortunate.
Yikes!
Not the
Unless
chain he
somebody
wanted,
else
yeah.
has it for France. But I mean, if they get bottom 3, the
Yeah, it
war's
doesn't look
over.
like anything's in play right now. Power trying to push through here, and yeah, that bottom 3 is going to be stuck back here. Bottom 4,
Pirates got bottom 2, bottom 5, I think actually.
Bottom 5 for
yeah,
France, nearly.
See a couple Japanese players going down, but this is going to be
Japan's
this is a big race for Japan right now.
Ooh, Power able to sneak up into 4th, though. I mean, for whatever it's worth, that was really good on his part. But Japan, that's going to be the dagger.
Yeah.
That was a big race.
And yeah, I mean, plus 24. So, I mean, if you're France, that's what you needed. But Japan was like, we want our 6th ring in a row. They're not messing around.
Brady walks onto the scene. But I mean, that was big, and I mean, what a race to secure a World Cup title for.
Yeah, definitely. Now France kind of just looking for a pride race, maybe. But yeah, I mean, congratulations again to Japan
for the 6th year in a row.
Sixth year in a row.
That's a difficult feat to accomplish. Don't be surprised, but like that is big. But
yeah, definitely. I mean, back-to-back years too. Did not drop a match.
Yeah,
they've
gone
that
essentially
incredible.
Like 20-0 in the past 2 years.
Yeah, something like that.
And I mean, soon we're assuming we will see a war versus Japan, because I mean, it's been 6 years. And Japan has kind of taken over the entire world of Mario Kart. So I mean, if it's not up to individual countries, it's going to have to be up to the entire world. But
yeah, yeah, France kind of got dominated in the pack. I think
they really got dominated. This was a much different match from what we saw.
Noticed, when our streamers were in the front, it was always consistently mixed. But I think Japan was just doing such a good job of constantly just smacking France out of their spots, sending them into the back. And I don't know.
Hard to beat.
Yeah, I don't know because sometimes I know that France tilts. Maybe if some of the early races caused an early tilt factor potentially.
Yeah, I mean, if you're getting bottom spots that consistently, there might be some mindset things going on, but I don't know. We might have to ask if we get the opportunity. I don't know how likely they are to want to talk after the match, but I mean, could try. But yeah, a really dominant match, both in the score and in how the races have played out for Japan here.
Yeah, I mean, even from race 1, you kind of felt that Japan.
Yeah, race 1 had that eerie feeling to it.
Japan had control of the match basically the whole way through.
Yeah. And I mean, the only really significant race that showed what France was capable of was, I mean, that race on Dolphin.
Yeah, that race.
Or no, on what was it called? Wario Stadium was the one race that kind of like showed what they were capable of, but we only got like 2 races glimpse of that, and then everything else was Japan dominated. And I mean, we're gonna guess this is a top 3 or 4 for Japan. I haven't really
been a France shock. I
haven't into the race, but
paying too much attention.
I mean, the lead either grows for Japan in these final races or evens out, but
it's pretty even.
Also,
but I mean,
Page is on 112, Moyashi on 105. We were talking about that boy earlier. Moyashi's kind of pulling through.
Yeah,
that was race 12. Okay.
Yeah, that was race 12. Nevertheless, Japan taking their World Cup trophy. Their hypothetical World Cup trophy, since there isn't actually a World Cup trophy.
Put it on the shelf.
Yeah. That is 6 years in a row for Japan. A lot of these guys, Kusan, Monar, they've been around for all of them. So congratulations to them.
Well deserved.
Congratulations to France as well on a fantastic run. You almost had the winners finals, but good on you guys to get back to the grand finals for the second year in a row. Unfortunately, you guys couldn't take a game, but a good showing nevertheless throughout the tournament. So yeah, the score ended up being plus 92 for Japan. Sorry, I was just like, I just like zoned for like 3 seconds.
No, retweet.
I'm not entirely sure if we're getting any interviews or not.
But I mean, I think that match really speaks for itself. If we don't have an interview, like that was definitely big.
I mean, if we want to hear from France again, I could probably ask Power Dax again too.
Yeah, it's all up to them how they're feeling after that match. Who wants to lay the tea about what we just watched? But I mean,
then I do believe Cinda is going to show, if he doesn't have it up already, he's going to show a complete finished bracket. Again, the podium. Shout out to Mexico for getting the bronze medal.
Yeah, I almost forgot about that, dude.
Yeah, shout out to Mexico for the bronze.
The bronze hardware.
France with a silver for the second time. Matching the United Kingdom and the United States. They all have 2 silver medals now. And Japan, obviously.
The silver medals are really what matter right now.
Yeah, Japan, obviously, with their 6th gold medal in a row.
Yeah. I mean, but if you're Japan, you might want to be worried because you don't have any silver medals. Like, I mean, they're kind of lacking in the silver medal category there, so you got to work for that one. But I mean, yeah. So France with its 2nd silver medal, along with the United States and the United Kingdom, I'm pretty sure, with the hardware. But the real story here is Japan with their 6th in a row.
Yeah, I mean, just domination.
Yeah, same story. I'm gonna be honest; it's the same story every year. We know that Japan is absolutely dominant, and they demonstrate time and time again. But
just let me sit tight for a second. I still don't know if we're getting any interviews, but while we're waiting on any potential interviews, we all just want to say thank you to everybody for watching throughout this weekend. Another big shout out to Cinda for dedicating like 1 million hours of his life to
#pay Cinda. He's been doing a lot of good work for this.
But yeah, I'm not entirely sure if we're getting any interviews from France or Japan. But before we all go, I just would like to mention a couple things going on Mario Kart Central in the next month or so.
Yeah, lay it down.
The big thing, obviously, we all know August 10th last year, the site actually did launch. So August 10th, 2019, we have got our 1-year anniversary FFA. I do believe Rookie told me that it is combining 150cc and 200cc, but there is a catch. The winner of this FFA gets a $50 Nintendo eShop gift card on the house.
Damn, on the house, boys.
If you were on the fence about playing, just know that there is something to play for.
There's something to win and nothing to lose.
Exactly. So, I mean, why not? It's not pay to win, or not pay to win, pay to enter or anything. But yeah, obviously, if you do end up pulling it out, you do get a pretty cool prize, courtesy of the site, just to kind of say thanks for the support over the last year, which everyone, Jazzy, Rookie, NATO, the moderation team, the staff teams, all appreciate greatly. Making the transition to MK boards couldn't have gone smoother and better for all of us, in our opinion. So yeah, it's kind of just a way to say thanks, give you a little something to play for. Again, that is on August 10th, 2019. I do believe Rookie posted a thread with some details last night that would be in the site tournament section. And also just a little thing, we do have Agility 2 coming up starting this weekend, going through next weekend. Obviously, that is a team tournament, but this time there's going to be a consolation bracket. So, I mean, if you're a part of any team, go ahead and sign up. We want as many people participating in everything as possible. So, yeah, that's
Absolutely. Sounds like some good stuff.
yeah.
But yeah.
I mean,
So there's
again,
plenty more
congratulations to
coming up.
Japan.
Plenty more
Yeah,
coming
definitely.
up here. This isn't it for the Mario Kart Central Squadron.
Not at
But
all.
yeah, for the World Cup though, that is it for the summer and for the year. Japan, not surprisingly, pulling out a big dub. France and Mexico taking podium as well, and it's been a good run here. The bracket stages have been pretty lit, Loki.
Yeah, definitely. And after taking a year off of stepping on the mic, it's been fun getting back on.
Yeah, dude. Fucking grabbing the mic. It was a load, but it was fun. So you'll probably
Alrighty.
see us back in 2023 when Mario Kart Mobile
when
World Cup kicks
Japan's
off.
going for 10 in a row.
Japan's going for their 16th and their third on Mario Kart Mobile.
Yeah, seriously.
We'll have a Mario Kart 64 World Cup next year too. Not actually, but I'd like to see it happen. Rookie could get that going. I bet he would.
I think Rookie would like that.
Yeah.
He's a sucker for the retro games. But
glitches only.
Yeah. But yeah, before we shut the stream, wrap it up, we all just want to say thanks to everyone for watching, especially without you guys watching, me and Kevin and everyone else casting and hosting the streams, being involved in the World Cup streams.
Without you guys, I wouldn't be eating breakfast. So,
well, doesn't really have a purpose. So thanks everybody for watching.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone for participating too, because this was a great event. The biggest turnout that we've ever had for World Cup. So
yeah.
Do you have anything else to add?
I think that is it. You covered all the grounds. Yeah, thank you guys very much for welcoming us back onto the casting mics. We enjoyed doing this for you all. It's always fun, and maybe you will see us in the future broadcasts here because we like what we do and we do what we like. So,
indeed,
that is it from us. I guess we are ready to close up shop. Sounds like.
Yeah, I think so. But one last thing, Rookie. The three of us, Cinda, myself, and Kevin, we kind of need raises. So if you could.
Yeah, dude. Minimum wage isn't working, dude. I request at least 25 an hour. So.
All right. Yeah, I don't really think I have anything else to add. So.
Yeah, we're good. So it's been fun. It's been real. Thank you guys for tuning in. But yeah.
Dude.